Welcome to More Than Renovating, a renovate and real estate podcast. Our founder, Belinda Smith, talks to industry experts to provide you with the knowledge and information you need to make renovating for love and profit your reality. Belinda will also chat to some of her Renovation Mastery members who are just everyday people doing extraordinary things, following their passions in the renovation and property space. So, let's jump straight into the episode. Enjoy.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Belinda Smith from Renovate and Real Estate, and welcome to another podcast, another session in our More Than Renovating podcast. And this is all about finding out about people and what drives them and where they are on their renovation journey and what they hope to achieve in the future. And today with me, I have the lovely Brooke Hampel. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And Brooke's been with me. When did you join Renovation Mastery?
I can't actually remember. I think it might be 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the same.
3, yeah.
And what are you doing right now?
I've actually bought an old house to renovate, and I'm also subdividing at the back of it.
Yeah, so I saw the pictures come up in our little Facebook group. That is a really cute little house, and it's got like little sandstone thingies on it down the side.
Yeah.
So you're going to subdivide off the back block or build and hold
build two,
property.
At the back.
Build two. So are they freestanding or are they side by side? Are they duplexes? What's happening?
Just side by side. There'll be 3 bed, 2 bath. But they'll be big. 2 living, so they'll be big houses. Yeah.
Fantastic.
In the town that I live in. So we, like everyone, need lots of rentals. There
is a shortage. And for you building in that particular area, I know you've done some work in that area before. Can you get tradies? And what's the wait time there at the moment?
Yeah, well, I build with one builder. So we've built, my family's built with them probably about 20 houses. So we just stick with them. They're very black. The salesman's very black and white. We know him very well now. So he's not too bad. They actually have their own timber company. So timber's actually not a problem for them. It's more the labour. So so there is a little bit of a wait for labour, but that's fine. It lets me get the front house done, gives me more time to do that, and it has to go through council anyway. So
you're going to renovate the front house. Are you going to sell all or some? What's the plan?
I'll sell the front, just to get my mind a bit clear, and I haven't got the pressures of having the loan of that. And I plan to sell both of them, but I also wouldn't mind another rental in the town. So if we can't sell one of them, we'll just keep it.
Just hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. Let's go right back to the beginning. What drew you to renovating in the first place?
Well, I was kind of brought up in real estate.
Yeah.
My parents were agents and they owned a local agency. I bought my first house at 19 and renovated it with my dad. So, I just liked and it was an old home once again. So I just liked the thought of giving something that's really old and it has a bit of history, but making it a bit fresh and putting new kitchens and bathrooms in it. So I hadn't done it for a while, obviously, since I'm not 19 anymore.
Yeah.
30 years later. So I just thought I would like to do that again. I still like building new, but I really like doing new old homes and 90s homes, and bringing them back to life, I suppose. Yeah.
And why is it that keeps you there? Like, what's your why? What's this all about?
I don't want a 9-to-5 job anymore.
Yeah.
And this allows me, I suppose, time to still do the child thing. But I don't know. I love property. I'm just a bit obsessed by it. So like I've been listening back on the other podcasts, and it's like the realestate.com every day. Yes.
Yeah.
I look at it 20 times a day.
Me too.
Yeah. And I just love it. I was like, oh, that's really good styling. And it's just everything I just love about it. So, and renovating, obviously, I love the history of the houses and just giving a bit more of a fresher update, I suppose.
So you're from South Australia, and some of those character homes in South Australia are amazing to do up. There's a lot of opportunity there.
Yeah. And my little town's the same. Like it's all in the little CBD of the town's got those old homes. So so it's just stone walls, which is not fun. But
yeah, that's true. But they're gorgeous. Okay, so well, they're gorgeous when they're done up.
Yeah, exactly.
When you come across them in the first place.
Yeah.
So do you like to renovate close to your home?
I did some JVs and within the mastery group.
Yep.
So I did 3 of those. So 2 in Adelaide and 1 up in Queensland. And that gave me just an opportunity to, I don't know, just I was over analysing everything. I think, like when I was trying to find a property to do, I was just like, I just wasn't making that jump to actually buy it. I think because I was by myself doing it, so I thought I'll do a JV first.
Yeah.
And just get some, and of course I did one with Fung. So she's very knowledgeable and helped me. Just I don't know, just it's try not to overanalyze everything and
So is it the support, do you think, or is it somebody else who knows what you know to just run the figures by and check in with?
Yeah, it's more the figures, I think. Yeah, like I know I can do the work and what the end product's going to look like and what I have to do to get it to that. And I know how to not overcapitalize, but it's more, I just want a second opinion, I think. Yeah.
Taking the leap of faith all on your own. Right, versus taking the leap of faith with somebody else saying, hey, this is a decent deal and this is what it should cost us and this is what we'll end up profiting. Awesome. So I love joint ventures. I think they're a great way of keeping up the enthusiasm of pooling everybody's network when it comes to tradies, of helping each other through the project and having a bit of fun along the way. I saw you guys painting fences. And
that was funny. It's like, why are we doing this anyway? It looked good in the end. We just stood back and it's like, it does look good. Anyway,
the things we do at the time, you're like, oh, okay. Much rather be doing coffee somewhere, but at the end it's worth it. And joint ventures I think are just great to keep momentum, to keep things moving along.
Well, that was the thing. I was like, I couldn't find anything, and it's like, I want to do the next thing, so I just approached people within the group and just to see if they had any time or if they were doing anything themselves.
That's awesome.
And it just happened to work out.
And that's what I encourage. Okay, so initially, do you think that's the most daunting thing, is actually doing the figures and knowing what property to move forward with?
For me, it was, I was like, obviously I was going to do Adelaide, because I didn't think the town that I lived in would work, only because it's quite stagnant. Things normally take 3 months to sell where I am, but now they don't. They're going out the door still, for the last 3 or 4 years. So I just thought, well, what am I doing? Why aren't I just doing one here? So and I know all the real estate agents. I know all the tradies. I can get them from the football club, or I can get them, so it wasn't a problem. So why don't I just do one here? So I did.
Fantastic. And does it help when you're just, I don't know, out and about in amongst your ordinary community with finding these people? Do they actually say yes rather than no? And, can you keep momentum? I get contacted a lot by people who are too worried about doing a renovation right now.
Okay.
They will say to me that it's impossible to get a tradie.
That's
the rumor. But the truth is that
keep asking.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
I asked my painter the other day, yesterday, if he knew a tiler.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, there's, what's the name? I have a beer down at the pub with, but he's a bit crazy. But I said, I don't care, as long as he tiles.
So long as you get that fall right in the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know. Just keep asking, and you do have to take a little bit of a chance, obviously. But it's the whole renovation process is a bit of a chance. You know, you're taking your chance on your figures. You're taking a chance on what your sales price is going to be. Yeah. So,
I think that, we can work things out down to the dollar best we can, and then in the end we're doing things in the current environment, and you can allow for some contingency for something to maybe go wrong, but it's we think it's an exact science, but it's actually not an exact science when you're actually buying and selling like that. We do our best, and make sure that there's a property with enough margin, so if something doesn't turn out quite as perfectly, you're still going to come out ahead. And I think that's the most important thing, and just to get out there and hustle and ask questions like you've been doing, to get people on the tools and get your job complete in a short time frame. Do you have any special DIY talents?
Not yet. But what I want to be able to do is tile.
Yeah. Why?
I know it looks very therapeutic. And obviously very rare in the little town I'm in for a tiler at this stage. But and I want to get better at styling properties too. So I'm starting to gradually buy furniture and things like that, so I can just do it myself, have my own stuff, because no one in my town does that. Right.
So you need to be able to make it look appealing to a buyer.
And
if no one's doing it in your town, Brooke, it's a huge advantage when you're putting your places on when they're styled. Oh, that's
definitely
fantastic. So what is it that you love the most about the whole?
I like demolition.
Crash and bash.
Put everything just getting rid of all that nasty stuff, and then building on it type thing. But obviously taking the old to the new, as like taking the house that's old in and just making it a bit nicer and newer.
How does it make you feel? Give us the feels.
I feel like I've accomplished something. What did I do the other day? I did something the other day. I went, the wallpaper, just taking the wallpaper off. And I got Lauren some little fabric softener and water. It's like, that totally worked.
And
I was like, and I rang my husband up. I went, got one wall done.
Oh, fantastic. No,
and it's something stupid. It's like, that's really great. I said, well, it was.
He wasn't as excited about it as you were. But if you tick things off the list, it's really cool. And when you I think styling. I think when the styling's done, and
I'm not the best at that. Like, I don't have the flair, I don't think, but I think I can get away with it.
I love fiddling around with all of that. And I love it when the open for inspections are finished and you walk through your own property. Like, I like, when it's all set up, ready to go, and other people are appreciating it, and you walk through after they've all left and you go, this is great. Very, very cool. So has renovating changed your thinking about property and property investing, and how? Or earning money?
I think, like, I just think life's too short now. I was in an admin jobs that were just like dealing with people every day, and which I don't mind doing, but I'd rather just do something like this and be in my safe environment and not talk to anyone, and and just to have a go. I think anything, not just this. It's just changed my thinking of I don't know, life's too short. Have a go.
Are you busier or less busy than you were when you were working, like you had to go to your day job?
I'd say less busy. I like arranging things. So that's kind of helped with the renovating. Like you start off doing it with children and your family, and that's kind of gone into the renovating side, as in the budgets and tradies and things like that. I mean, I've only just started the renovating of this house, so the tradies, I've only done 2 or 3 tradies at the moment, so but yeah, I don't know, I'm less stressed, I suppose.
And money wise, are you equaling what you earned when you were working?
Well, that's my big goal, is to earn more than what I did. And it wasn't much because I was only part-time. But my big goal is to every financial year, just make more. And I tripled it last year. Just doing the JVs.
Yes, I tripled it last year.
Yeah, just doing the JVs. But so this one's obviously me doing it, so it'll be interesting.
Okay, so what do you think are your strong points and what do you think are your weaknesses when you're doing a reno on your own? Strong points, list making and organising things.
Yeah. I think communicating. I do like to talk a lot. So communicating with the tradies, I think, and I'll obviously know them. So I think that's probably a strong point. Weak points are probably I'm probably too nice sometimes. Like I need to probably haggle a bit.
Yeah. Yes.
Haggle a bit in pricing.
Yeah.
It's
something that doesn't come ezy to everyone, and something that comes along with experience.
Yeah, I'll just go, oh, okay, yeah.
A lot of people do.
Because I'm just happy that they're going to do it.
Yeah, and also people don't realise you can haggle. So
yeah,
good.
I'm sure I'll be having more things, but I can't think of any at the moment.
Okay, so do you like painting and colours and choosing fixtures and fittings? Does that come easy to you?
Colours, I've found out no. I thought it was going to be. I thought, but I've come like the exterior colour. I've had to come because I've got the coins or whatever on the outside there.
Yes,
I'm doing 2 different colours, obviously.
Right.
Like, oh, this is harder than what I thought. And that's got too much blue in it. I don't like, and that's too harsh. Like it's just, and it's like
do a bit of back and forth. Have you got sample pots? Sample pots?
I've got like
painted everywhere, squares all over the house.
Yeah.
Find one.
Yeah. So, what was your second question?
Oh, and anything else that's a strong point? Colours, choosing tiles and fixtures and fittings. Does that come easy?
Fixtures and fittings, I think I'm pretty confident on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna obviously pick, either your chromes or your blacks or your stick to that throughout the house type thing. I'm not going to mix and match or anything. And I'm trying to keep with the art deco kind of round. It's kind of a theme, if you know what I mean. Try and keep with the house, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I know what your house looks like, so it's perfect. It's going to be beautiful if you can modernise and keep the character and a few of those bits and pieces throughout. It's going to be really nice. So what does your partner say about renovating?
So he comes from a family, he's a totally different industry.
Yeah.
So he's kind of the low risk person in the family and I'm the high risk, so we kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah, same with me and my hubby.
Yeah, so when the COVID hit, that was when I was going to do my first JV, and at bank, you're not doing it. I'm like, but I just signed the paperwork. You just can't do that. So he started to freak out, the poor thing, and but then he's realised, no, it's all good. She made money on that one.
Yeah.
Might not have been heaps, but it was a profit.
Good, profits. Profit,
and the second one still made money, and that was more, so that's all right. Yeah. So no, he says, I'm not going on weekends and doing stuff, but he's like, oh, I'll come and do this for you on the weekend. And
yeah.
yeah,
Funny.
so
Yeah, it always happens. It's like, you make a start, you go organise you just call me if you need me
to
lift and carry something. That's what they carry is.
absolutely.
But then they tend to jump in and
and he eventually one day, I don't know, in 10 years time or something, he joined me, hopefully.
Yeah.
Doing it, yeah.
And he works full time?
Yep, he's the money man.
Yeah.
So he allows me to do this, I suppose. Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, we get the loans because of him.
Yeah. No, permission's all you need. And if you're on the same path and what you want, then 100% you can go and do this on your own as a woman, as many people in my group do. Kids, how old are they? And what do they
10 and 16.
Okay. Boys, girls?
Yeah, boys, both boys, yeah.
Both boys. And do they pitch in?
Demolition, definitely. They were all up. Well, we live on 4 acres, so we bought the kitchen home the other day, and I had kids up the back with the fire going, and they were with the sledgehammer. There's probably nails going everywhere, but they had a lovely time breaking up the kitchen and burning it. So
are they proud of you, do you think?
I don't know. I think they're probably happy I'm not at a job and I can just, pick them up and take them places wherever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Haven't asked.
Young men are not likely.
So what are you doing today? Oh, you're going to the house, are you? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic though. It's really good that you're doing it and showing them the way. What's the difference between doing it on your own, you think, or doing it inside a community or with a community and some education behind you?
Oh, the education was a big thing, definitely. I don't know. I mean, just because I've built new houses doesn't mean I know everything, because I definitely don't. I went to your boot camp probably 3 years ago, I think it was.
Just before COVID.
And that was awesome. And that's where I met some people up there as well.
Yeah.
And they suggested to contact Fawn, because she wasn't at that one.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted someone in SA to do one with. So and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have known how,
or met or got started.
Anything. Even if it's not the styling stuff or any of that kind of stuff, it's all about the trust structures, and that we learnt from Tony Lee, and so it's been really good, the education. And I live to listen to podcasts like daily. And
in
I'm
the
on
car when you're driving.
Sitting at school pickup. I get one over with. So
every time I go out, and I take it as an opportunity to learn, jump in the car and put a podcast on. What's in the future for you? What goals would you like to achieve this year?
Make a profit for this one.
State the obvious.
Or
make some money.
Well, long term, I would like to not be able to have to get a loan. I just find that process so annoying. I know it's not supposed to be easy, but it's just sometimes what they require is just ridiculous anyway. So that would be nice, just not having to buy a house like with on cash. The spur, whenever, because I'm sure that time will come again. So that would be nice long term. 2022, just to get through this one. I mean, I've kind of gone all out.
That's good. You
doing a reno and a subdivision, but
I know. But what's your time frame on the reno? Are you doing the reno first?
I'm just probably
through.
Well, it's normally 3 months for a council to approve a subdivision, so it'll be at least 3 months. So it's only been a month at the moment. So, and the painting started. So, I'd say 3 to 4 max. Just for my first one, I think.
That's great.
So
by Christmas, like 6 months in,
Yeah. Oh, hopefully November. Yeah.
Yeah, by November, hopefully you'll have the front house renovated and on the market.
Yeah.
Or maybe even sold.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
6 months from now, 5 months from now.
Well, at least 2 agents know about it already. So
yeah. And if I didn't have you tied up today doing this with me, you could have done some more.
No, Dad's there. Dad's there sanding walls.
Oh, how good is that?
Yeah.
How good is it when the
family... And that's the other thing. It's given Dad something to do as well.
Yeah.
He's parents are retired, so gives them something to do. Yeah, and he knows more than me how to do things. So yeah, it's good.
So you come from a real estate background and you're making this your forever kind of career, and you'll flip the occasional home and keep what you can. How many properties would you like to hold long term, do you think?
We've already got some already, so we don't probably need to hold too many. I'd probably be flipping them and selling them again.
Looking after your cash flow so that you can sail into retirement.
Hopefully.
Nest egg.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Brooke. Is there anything you'd like to say, like if you had one thing to say, one key learning, or one suggestion for anyone who's thinking about starting to renovate, what would you say?
Probably don't over analyze everything.
It's so common.
And that's just every little thing I was doing at the start. I was over analyzing everything, and just second guessing everything, down to the point, where
it was causing anxiety. Like what's the of that? Anxiety.
Yeah, and you just second guess yourself, and you just and you just don't end up doing it.
Right.
So if you see a 5 or 10 grand profit there, then I think just do it. And start close to your house where you know probably the area. Like I did. And it's also cheaper where I am, so much cheaper than Adelaide. So that in my head was better for me, because it's like, it's only going to be a little loan, so it's not going to matter too much, if you know what I mean.
It's a great idea. If you've got any chance of renovating close to you, if there's opportunity in one of those key suburbs close to you, I'm with you, Brooke. I think it's a great idea. Sydney siders find it a bit tricky, and people in the CBD in Melbourne, because really from here I'm traveling a few hours about to get to anything that's less than a mil. So it just depends, but if you're in an area, there's so many opportunity in regional towns, and people say in WA, does it work over here? And you just got to find your pocket, find your place. Yeah. Awesome. I'm super proud of you. I've seen you in the community and you put up your little videos and
I thought, I did do it straight away, and I probably had 2 wines on a Friday night. Went, I'm going to post it.
Perfect. Just keeping it real and just doing really, really well. I'm super proud of you, and let's retire rich. Hey, that's the goal.
That'd be nice.
Sooner rather than later.
No,
I'd get bored. I'm no good at retirement, and me don't go together.
Keep going.
As long as I know I've got plenty to land on, if I wanted to quit everything, I could do that. But I'd get bored too fast, and then I'd get into mischief.
I want to travel.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Maybe you could flip a home every year and travel for the rest.
That'd be nice.
That's it. That's what you could do.
All
right. Thanks so much, Brooke. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye.
Okay. Bye.